Confused? Join the club.
Do you see yourself now as the poor or the rich?
I'm the poor.
There are monies available in the different wards. A lot of money. It goes only to certain people. It is not on an equitable basis available for all people in all wards.
Now our government will make sure that we are not nominating people that are corrupt.
Yeah, but you can't just, I mean, you're gonna make mistakes. I mean, every political party had corruption in history. Even monarchies, even dictatorships, all those guys.
These councillors that we've elected presently, are those that we trust.
Yeah.
We put a big trust on them. That's why they're elected.
But how could you trust them? Do you know them personally? When are we gonna get the good guys in? I mean, when is the Mandela era coming back? Okay, guys are wondering that. Okay, so what do you think should be done to solve corruption in this country? And not just the ANC, all the political parties. Prevent corruption. How are you going to make sure that it doesn't happen?
Before you can prevent corruption, you first have to clean up all the current corruption. So the DA has again a very clear standpoint of cleaning up all the current corruption. Corruption is part of the community. You will always have corruption, but you need to have your policy in place, and you have to have horses for this course. You have to have people there who will not make them guilty of corrupt behavior. So that is the DA.
So you say this is a moral issue or ethical issue?
It is a moral issue.
But don't you think just maybe that maybe it's the conditions that creates corrupt behavior?
So listen, that inborn? No, it's not.
There is no human nature. There's human behavior, and that's always been changed throughout history. You're not born with bigotry and greed and corruption and hatred. You pick that up within the society.
War, poverty, corruption, hunger, misery, human suffering will not change in a monetary system. That is, there'll be very little significant change. It's going to take the redesign of our culture, our values, and it has to be related to the carrying capacity of the earth, not some human opinion or some politician's notions of the way the world ought to be.
As citizens of our country and also as politicians, we have a code of conduct, an ethical code of conduct.
But how?
If you're not living that out, then you have to be cleaned up.
Yeah, but the thing is, you could have laws and codes of conduct or whatever. You could have all these rules, but that isn't solutions.
So kan ek jou vra?
Ja, ek kan vir my vra.
Okay, goed.
Sê gou eers vir my wat wil jy doen? Laat ek net dit vir my vir die mense sê, wie is jy en wat doen jy?
Okay, ek is 'n joernalis by die Burger.
Aha.
En ek wil vir jou 'n paar vrae vra oor die verkiesing en van jou 'n foto neem van môre se koerant.
Okay, that's right.
En jy, wat is die kamera?
Waar is die kamera? Ja, it's just ek maak dit as so 'n klein dokumentary oor demokrasie. Ja, ek doen dit vir myself. Ek's 'n filmmaker, ek doen 'n bietjie research.
Okay, dis cool.
Ja, so.
Sies wat is sy naam nou weer?
Christoph Smuts.
Christoph Smuts.
Ja.
Okay, Christoph. Okay. Wat verwag jy van hierdie munisipale verkiesing? Wat is dit wat jy wil hê moet verander hierna?
Wel, kom ek sê nou vir jou, ek dink nie veel gaan verander nie.
Ja.
Okay. Want ons bly in 'n wêreld op die oomblik wat 'n bietjie geskit word deur die ekonomie.
Fair enough. Okay, Roger, your special subject tonight is the economies of the European community. Your time starts now. Best of luck.
Thank you.
How much does Greece owe, Roger?
$367 billion.
Correct. And who do they owe it to?
Mostly to the other European economies.
Correct. How much does Ireland owe?
$865 billion.
Correct. And who do they owe it to?
Other European economies, mostly.
Correct. How much does Spain and Italy owe?
$1 trillion each.
Correct. Who to?
Mainly France, Britain and Germany.
Correct. And how are Germany, France and Britain going, Roger?
Well, they're struggling a bit, aren't they?
Correct. Why?
Because they've lent all these vast amounts of money to other European economies that can't possibly pay them back.
Correct. So what are they going to do?
They're going to have to bail them out.
Correct. Where are they getting the money to do that, Roger?
That's a good question. I don't know the answer to that one.
How much does Portugal owe?
Hang on a minute. What was the answer to that earlier question?
Just keep answering the questions, Roger. Where is Portugal going to get the money it owes to Germany if Germany can't get back the money that it lent to Italy?
Just a minute. What was the answer to the previous question? The question was, How can broke economies lend money to other broke economies who haven't got any money because they can't pay back the money the broke economy lent to the other broke economy and shouldn't have lent it to them in the first place because the broke economy can't pay it back?
You're wasting very valuable time, Roger. How much money does Spain owe to Italy?
$41 billion, but where are they going to get it?
Correct. What does Italy owe to Spain?
$27 billion, but they haven't got it, they're broke.
Correct. How can they pay each other if neither of them has any money?
They're going to get a bailout, aren't they?
Correct. And where's the money coming from for the bailout?
That's what I'm asking you.
Ons ekonomiese vermoë, alright, is swakker as ons tegnologiese vermoë.
Okay.
So mense sal altyd sonder werk sit want masjiene is, jy weet, masjiene is besig om mense se werk oor te vat.
But as you know, the machine took 8 people's job. One machine took 8 people's job. You see? So that's why I don't like machine.
Please, go back to your jobs. If you have not got a job, you are a worthless human being. Consume, consume, consume until we have no planet left to consume. What you need to do is buy things that you don't need. That's the best way to support the economy. Smiling is bad for the economy. Miserable people shop more, so please remain as miserable as you can.
You know, other aliens on my planet, they call you sheeple, not people. But I will not stoop so low.
So die enigste manier hoe ons hierdie wêreld in Suid-Afrika en Afrika ooit sal verander, is as ons ekonomiese model gaan verander.
En wat's die model stel jy voor?
Skryf aan Engels nie, a resource-based economy. Soos voorgestel deur die Venus Project.
Maar wat beteken dit? Wat behels dit?
What the Venus Project proposes is an entirely different system that's updated to present-day knowledge.
We've never given scientists the problem of how do you design a society which would eliminate boring and monotonous jobs, that would eliminate accidents in transportation, that would enable people to have a high standard of living, that would eliminate poisons in our food, that would give us other sources of energy that are clean and efficient. We can do that out there.
Scientific method applied to social concern.
Okay.
Ja.
Maar wat in praktyk, wat sou dit beteken vir my en vir jou?
Wat dit beteken in praktyk vir my en vir jou is dat jy nie nodig het om 'n job te doen wat, jy weet, boring is nie. Ja. Okay, jy het nie nodig om, jy weet, slawearbeid te doen nie. So met ander woorde, as jy 'n joernalis wil wees, gaan jy 'n joernalis wees anyway. Okay. Jy word nie betaal daarvoor nie, jy word gevoed en jy word geklee, jy het 'n dak op jou kop, jy kan enige plek in die wêreld wees waar jy wil wees. Okay. Maar jy doen dit omdat jy lief is daarvoor. Okay.
En waar kom jy geld dan vandaan?
Daar is nie geld nie. Geld word geëlimineer want alles wat...
Maar waar kom jy basis, jy weet
waar kom jy kos nie? Dit word geproduseer deur 'n masjiene. Alles wat ons vandag het word reeds geproduseer deur 'n masjiene.
Met ander woorde, die wie al in beheer is, gee jou kos vir jou.
Nee, niemand is in beheer nie. Wat 'n beheer is 'n management system.
Okay, so moet jy vir jou eie kos sorg?
Nee, kom vertel ek vir jou mooi, right? Alles word toegang gegee aan jou. Thing. Would you support a system like that?
I would support a system like that.
If everybody is free, because you're not free now.
I'm not free presently.
Yeah. If you were fed, okay, if you had a roof over your head, right, your family is taken care of, your children is getting a good education, all those wonderful things, right?
Yes.
Would you still work?
I would still work.
Would you want to be a doctor? Would you want to be a scientist? Would you like to be an artist? Would you like to make music?
I will help the people that are suffering.
You will help the suffering
what
people?
I have.
Oh, even if you don't get paid for it?
Yes.
Because you have everything?
Because I did have something.
Okay, I've talked to all the political parties and I think I made my mind up. I think I'm going to go in there and voice my opinion.
Take a lot more than rage and muscle. Open your heart and hands, my son, or you'll never make it over the river. It'll take a lot more than words and guns, a whole lot more than riches and muscle. The hands of the many must join as one, and together we'll cross the river. It'll take a lot more than words and guns, a whole lot more than riches and muscle. The hands of the many must join